Let's go.
Where do we start?
First of all, no, we have addressed the elephant in the room, bro. It's the first time they're seeing our faces.
Long time.
No, actually, and this is assuming that we actually have people that watch this.
Facts. Nah, see, the thing is, they'll watch it like 5-10 years from now.
That's why when we've blown up, they'll be like, huh, what was the first video podcast? And then they come back here.
Exactly. I mean, they're going to listen to this iconic sound.
But that gets me. It sounds like he's laughing.
Special bottle, because it's broken.
Okay. So, welcome back to Deep Bants podcast. I know we've been away for a while, but we're back. And guess what?
We're in person.
We're in video. We're in person right here, man.
Very special day. Mark your calendars. Can't lie.
Special day. What's the day? November what? November 21st, 2022, 3:30 p.m.
Bro, it's been a year. You just said 2022. When did we start?
We started this like what, 2020?
2020 or 2021. I don't know which. 2020 was probably when the idea came. I feel like our first actual one would have probably been 2021.
I know it was in June because I know it was near my birthday. So it was June 2021 when we dropped the first episode. Yeah. Then we didn't drop a second one to like a year. No, a year later.
You dropped it this year?
Exactly, we dropped the second episode this year.
That's crazy. But we have one episode that we didn't drop, but we did it. So
that's true.
Yeah, we have one.
I was considering dropping it, but I'm like, it's just too far gone.
Yeah, I agree.
We might as well just move on.
Yeah, I agree.
Fresh content.
I agree.
So this is technically episode 3. So this is episode 3. Welcome to episode 3 of Deep Bants podcast. This has been a long time coming.
Glad to be here.
Shout out to your boy Amasi for making the trip down to give you guys the special treats.
Thank you, bro. No, I can't take all the credit. I mean, I'm sleeping in his room. I can't take all the credit. I don't have a hotel or anything like that. I'm sleeping in his room, so I can't take all the credit.
This has been a long time coming, for real.
It's crazy. We haven't seen each other since grad.
That's 4 years. That's 4 years.
Yes, this podcast was made
4
online.
years. We have not like been this close to each other in person, bro. That's crazy.
Damn, bro. What you been up to? Like, what you do for fun? Everything like.
Life. Okay. Hope I've been also recent. So, school has been school, man. A lot of different things. And the start of this semester, I got COVID. So I was sick. And that just set me back more or less the entire semester. In some aspect, I'm still trying to catch up. But it's been good. It's been alright. Recent, just been trying to get my life back in order. Yes. Recently bought a guitar. Trying to learn how to play that. It's literally right there. I wonder if I should show you. Maybe I'll show you at some point in the podcast, but we'll see.
Okay.
What you say? Smooth the lady? That's actually what's one of my friends. That's funny.
Yes.
We're trying to learn that just because music is interesting, and I typically did the piano, but then it's just too much stress having to find a piano, going somewhere to play it, plus just where to house it. Guitar is just much more versatile. Funny enough, my first interest in music instruments in general came from guitar, but then piano was just available, so I started trying to learn that. But it was a really, really guitar that I said, back when you remember all the old Disney movies, bro.
Yeah.
When I used to play guitar, bro, I was like, no, I want to play that.
Kind of, I like the guitar, but I mean, the main reason I like it is because you get to break it after you're done. That's probably the best part of it.
That's like metal or whatever genre of music.
Still pretty cool.
But yeah, okay.
How about gym grind?
The gym, bro. My knees have been going crazy. They've been doing something. I don't know what they've been doing. It started like in a couple of months ago. I was playing basketball, just landed. I felt like a crick in my left knee.
Okay.
And I thought that was it. But then it hurts. It's the kind of thing when you play, it'll hurt a little bit, it'll go.
Yeah.
I think a month later, right knee goes, boom. And then I thought, okay, it's something that's gonna take a while. So I literally took like a month off. I timed the date. It took a month off.
No exercise, no nothing.
Actually, I was exercising, but I wasn't playing basketball. But it doesn't hurt when I exercise because whenever my knee goes in like the regular plane, like up down type thing, it feels normal. But in basketball, there's a lot of side to side diagonal movements, jumping, especially
quick turns,
quick movements. That's what causes the pain. So I took that month off, came back. It's better, but it's still there. Like it's not something I don't think it's going away on its own anytime soon.
Yeah.
So right now, I
Should
found
get
this
checked
guy.
out. Get it checked
I planned to,
Get
but I was
checked
like, that's a whole different story.
out.
But I found this guy and I called him knees over toes guy.
Knees over toes, okay.
Apparently, he went through multiple knee surgeries. They told him his knee would never be able to bend again. But he made a routine. Made different exercises that are meant to strengthen your knee. And now this man is dunking and doing all kind of crazy knee exercises.
That's special one.
So I've been trying to follow that. I haven't been very consistent. I don't lie. I've been trying to follow that little by little, and hopefully, like I know it's not going to be like a quick thing. It might be a month. It might take a couple months, maybe even a year. I'm ready to, but just trying to work on it, and then hopefully.
You should still check out some like physiotherapy.
But I plan to like this winter because my uncle's a doctor. I'm gonna talk to him and see what happens. See if I can get a checkup somewhere. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
That's. It seems like you've been busy. I can't lie. It seems like you've been busy. I was telling you the other time, like I started around the box and shit. So I mean, I'm telling him about the power of the jab. Like, I know I like him and my brother. They always laugh when I tell them the jab. If you see my jab now, you're gonna be scared. You can't touch me. They're like, you touch me, bro. The jab and footwork. Yeah, looking like Muhammad Ali out here,
bro. Footwork.
Looking like Muhammad Ali.
The original part of any exercise, bro. Footwork is so underrated.
Fair still, but when I bench, I don't know how guys use their feet. Like I don't know. I feel like I put my feet in the wrong place whenever I'm benching. But I mean, when I talk to people, they say like you get your strength from your feet, and I don't feel that.
I've heard that before. I kind of feel it, not all the time, but sometimes.
So if anything, sometimes I feel like I get it wrong because I feel like shoulders instead.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I feel shoulders a lot. I'm like, okay, that's crazy. So me, I'm just boxing. What else do I do? I still play football. Football a lot. It's pretty. I mean, I was telling my brother the other day. I think I'm probably gonna play Sunday League soccer. Like when I'm old. Like I'm probably like 45 on the field. That old guy. You saw me when we were watching the World Cup just now, bro. You see how I react. You see the passion. He doesn't understand the passion.
This man is. This man's commentary is hilarious.
The passion, bro.
It's hilarious.
Bro, I'll tell you, I
believe you.
I'm glad,
bro. I've known you like 10 years, bro.
Facts.
Wow, I've known you 10 years.
It's crazy. How old are you? like think about it. Like how old are you?
21.
So you know me almost half your life. You know how crazy that is.
That's
like
wild.
Like at the time you're probably like, yeah, you just need this guy for 1 year, just need this guy for 2 years. But now it's half your fucking life.
That's wild, bro.
Half your fucking life.
That's wild. Wow.
Bro, time flies. I can't lie.
Time flies. Time
actually flies.
But yeah, I was saying, I've known you a long time, and I know you had this passion from time, bro. From time.
I might even become a coach. Who knows?
I can see it. Like part time, maybe like your son's soccer coach type thing. I can see it.
But the thing is, I was saying that
I can see
it has to be like a certain age because it can't be like kids. Because I need to, swear and be like, fucking get your ass up, like, bro, what the hell are you doing? Like I need to be able to, yeah. No, please don't compare me to that guy. Don't compare. More professional stuff, if you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, well, we'll see. I don't know.
Okay. What else you been up to, bro? School-wise and all that good stuff.
School-wise, I'd say busy as usual. Planning. Calendars are so full. Plus, have jobs and shit. So, you're working, you're going to school, you're applying for school. You're also applying for jobs and stuff like that. So, it's it's busy. It's crazy how we have to balance everything in time. I mean, how do you fare with all the stuff you have to do, balancing everything and shit like that?
Right now, still trying to get the hang of it, honestly. Right now, still trying to get the hang of it. Really, I can't give any tips because I'm still figuring them out. If you have any tips for me, the comments, no problem. All that good stuff, but still figuring that stuff out.
I feel like whenever I see my calendar and stuff, it's sometimes it can be demoralizing. You can't lie. You have to just get that mindset that, bro, it's not about how you feel. It's about what you have to do. You get what I'm trying to say? That's just a quote. Just put it on your wall. You know what I'm saying? So I just come up
Not
with these
about how
things.
you feel, but how I what?
It's not about how you feel, but what you have to do. It's like you got when there's work to be done, there's work to be done. If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
That way.
Well, anything else new with you before we jump right into the topics for today?
Nah, man. The problem with this is we've already like this is this day after we met. So we've already spoken about like all those, introductory, like we've already spoken with each other for all those introductory topics or shit like that. So I don't know what to talk about.
Actually, let's jump right into topics.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, cool. All right.
Yeah.
So, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna jump into a little bit of what do you call it? Questions, would you rather, all that good stuff.
This or that.
Make us think. All right, must take us away.
No problem. So I got first one I have for you is like, for your birthday, would you rather receive cash or a gift? It's especially now because like it's a tough one. The age range we're in right now, I know a lot of people will be like cash, but still, people appreciate gifts more because it's like it means more. So I'm just wondering which side are you on? Tell me your side. I'll tell you where I think I'm landing for your birthday, or maybe a special event, maybe Thanksgiving.
So who am I guessing this from?
Okay, we'll do two. Let's say first a family member, someone you know closely. It must even be a family member, like someone you know closely. Let's put that
family member. I'll ask for cash.
way.
Now, if I'm not, now if it's like, then who is the other option?
The other option is going to be like, if you go for maybe you have like a big party, so just maybe people on your dorm room floor, people that are in the apartment building, something like that, like make it more broad. So instead of saying family, I'm pointing towards pushing it to be like, would you rather receive cash or a gift from someone close to you, or would you rather receive cash or a gift from someone that you don't really know like that?
Someone I don't know gift. Someone I know cash. Because the kind of gifts I'll ask for, if it's somebody I know.
But you're not asking for a gift. It's like, what would you rather receive?
Oh,
you're not asking. It's
I'm not asking.
It's your celebration. It's like you're throwing a party, you're celebrating something, and you invited people, and they just brought gifts to you. So I'm saying, which would you rather prefer?
Then I don't have much preference. If I'm like, because actually I'll probably just say cash. Like when it's not me, as in I don't have much preference. But if I had to, I'll say cash just to make sure. I actually like the thing, since I don't have an option of what I'm getting.
Yeah, I see. I agree with you 100%. But I feel like our answers would change as we grow. Because when we were younger, you definitely would have preferred a gift. When you were younger,
because I didn't know what to do with cash.
Exactly. Now we're at this age where it's like, yeah, cash. I'm taking that. 10, 15 years from now, I feel like you wouldn't want cash. I feel like cash wouldn't be. I feel like this same question, you prefer a gift.
Why?
Because a gift like means like if someone gets you, like, let's say someone you know and you've been talking to them about maybe your love for music, and they get you a guitar. Doesn't that mean more to you than someone coming to you and saying take $500?
But that's the thing. But is the guitar worth $500?
No.
Exactly. So if we're scaling up the thing, we have to scale up the money as well.
No. But
you have to scale up the money as well. Yeah, we have to scale up the money.
That's not how it works.
Yes, you have to scale up the money, because a buying guitar can cost you a good grand.
Exactly, but
or more. So you have to scale up the money as well.
My point was the idea behind it. That's my point, not the cash. The scale of the cash. Fair play. I'll take that answer. Take it for now. I still feel like you changed your answer.
I might. I'm just saying, but right now I'll probably say cash.
Bro, okay, so we'll get a little bit more technical. Would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button for your life? Would you rather be able to go back in time, like you make a mistake, you can go back, no problem? Or would you rather just be able to, like, maybe you're stressed, just pause? You're at a point where, like, you're just like, pause.
Pause button.
Pause button. Why?
For sure.
Why pause button?
Because if you have a rewind, then you never learn anything, bro. You just, something will happen, go back. But when you rewind, is it just rewind to see or rewind to change?
No, rewind to change. Like rewind as in like.
Bro, then you never learn anything from life, bro. There's something about the brevity of life that makes it somewhat,
Valuable.
interesting. Not valuable, maybe interesting. I don't know, because I feel like if you could always just do a do over, nothing really matters.
That's solid.
Because you always just get a do over. But I feel like if you can pause, bro, that's
So much
live, bro. I could literally like. Well, technically, both situations, since you can control time, you will be responsible with your time. But like, it wouldn't matter. I can literally just right before my exam, I'm chilling. Pause. I go and study.
Exactly.
Come back and sit down. Or you want to do X, Y, Z. You just pause. Take like a day's worth in non-time. Do all your work. Pause. You're done. You can spend time with your friends. Do whatever you want to do. Explore other things.
Time and stuff like that.
So much more things, bro.
I again, we agree. I agree with the pause because the first thing that came to my mind was, bro, when like you have so much to do and you're so tired. Just imagine you pause, you go to bed, wake up, do work, go to bed, and no time has gone. Like I feel like that's so valuable in like this, in life. Like that can be so valuable. Just being able to do things on your time, basically, because no deadline will matter.
True.
Because deadline is tomorrow. Pause. Do my work. I'm done.
Even if you just pause to sleep, bro.
Exactly. Just pause to take a break. Like
just pause to sleep, and then you sleep for however long you want. Wake up, start work a second after you left.
Exactly, and you start again.
That's live.
And I feel like with rewind, you would never finish your life. Like I feel like you would never like be able to actually experience your life, if that makes sense. Because anything that happens is rewind. Anything like, and it'll go to the point where it can be as little as my pen fell down while I was writing a test. Rewind. Like it can get as little as that. Doesn't matter, but
definitely.
It's just like rewind, and like I feel like at the end of the day, since technically your brain isn't rewinding, it'll have an effect. Like I'm just saying, like because your brain isn't rewinding, like because you keep on rewinding. So,
but do you age while you're in?
I won't say you age, but I say your brain, because your brain has to remember all these things happening. It's not like you're forgetting
the mental strain.
Exactly.
Facts.
That's the part I'm like, bro.
Facts.
Maybe too technical.
Facts.
I have a good question for you. This is not a part of this, but I'm wondering, you could pick a superpower, or you pick.
Or it's an age-old question.
Exactly, but maybe I've definitely asked you this before back in the day, but I'm just wondering, has it changed?
Honestly, I since I'm on the spot, only a handful of powers come to mind.
Just, I don't want to hear the handful. Just tell me, boom. Okay, the best part. I say, okay, you're gonna get this power today. Best power you can think. What's the best superpower? What's the best superpower? It's a tough one.
Probably like the Flash's powers.
That's crazy. Oh my god. I actually had to argue something like Flash could be like unbelievable.
Not just super speed as in running, but like the Flash power in like I can do things in like flash time.
Bro. You see why it came into my head? Because of this pause rewind thing. It came to my head like, bro, this like it's such an underhyped power.
Bro, it's a game changer.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was arguing that Flash's powers are the best powers. Like, it's literally like anything possible.
It's a game changer. It's really a game changer, bro.
Like, especially because of that time. The time one just makes it so much more valuable. That Flash time's like, bro, you can literally. Let's not get into it. Get to another day. Let's move on from that. Okay, so we got two. So got two more.
Hit me.
Okay, yeah, this is a good one. If you could stop any crime from ever happening again, but you have to commit it, what would it be?
Okay, I've heard this. I've heard this before.
Oh,
I've heard this before.
It's a good one. I can't lie. It's a good one. Because you got to think. You're committing it first. You want to commit murder? We don't know. You want to commit treason? I have a solid one for this. A solid answer, but
I feel like I might steal the one I heard.
I hope what you heard isn't what I heard. Because if not, I'm going to have to say the same thing 3 times.
I might
Please don't say what I heard. Please don't say what I heard. Please don't say what I think you're going to say.
The one I heard was perjury.
What's perjury?
when you lie in court.
Oh my God, he said it. He took
Is that what you
it.
said?
Yes, that's what I heard. And it was so class because I was like, bro, I didn't even think of it. Okay, what did you think of before you heard that one? Okay, then I'll also be honest now.
I didn't think of anything because I heard it before. It's like once you said that, that's the only thing I've been able to think about.
First.
But then like it was I can't remember, it was like an Instagram reel or something random or YouTube or something I saw it, and it was live. I was like that's really smart because if no one can lie in court, then court to be trusted and
exactly. So whatever goes through
the court is real.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
No corruption and stuff.
That's cool.
It was a class one because like you, when I first heard that question, I was like, bro, what would I do? I want to really commit this. I want to go to jail for this. But then this guy said that, and I was like, fuck, that's smart. But now I want you to say something because both of us thought of that.
Okay, give me a second.
No problem. Off the top of my head, I got nothing. So it's tough. It's tough.
I had to commit a crime.
Let's make it basic.
No.
Yeah. No problem. I'll give you all the time you need.
If not that, I'll run for office and be the most corrupt person ever.
But that's the thing. You running for office never said you're gonna win.
That's
exactly.
It doesn't have to be a big office.
That's a good point.
You
should just be like
and just be corrupt, like embezzle, lie, do nonsense, neglectful, so no one else can do it again.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a very good one. I'm gonna just say go with steal. I'm gonna steal a couple things, because I feel like yes, stealing isn't the biggest crime, but then most crimes involve stealing. If that makes sense.
I see what you mean.
Like the reason this guy got killed while he was being robbed was because that guy wanted to rob him and he didn't want to give up his jewelry.
Which guy?
I'm saying like the reason maybe someone, you know how someone committed robbery and then there's a death from someone trying to be robbed. Now that is kind of, yes, I'm not preventing murder, but I'm preventing that guy from even wanting to rob you. You get. So like I feel like it cancels out a little bit of other crime.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Yeah, I not that impressive, but I mean I stay with it.
Let's go.
And the last one that I think is gonna make you think a little bit.
You want to make me think. I need to think.
Would you rather know how you die or know when you die?
Okay, I've heard this before.
That's crazy. That's a waste of time.
No, I've heard it from someone. So I haven't heard an answer, but I've talked about this with like some friends before.
I want to hear your answer.
I would say, definitely.
No, anyone else's answer. Your answer.
I would say, follow-up question.
No problem.
The dates when I die.
No, it's when you die.
So when, you're right?
Yeah, when you die.
Is that like a set date? Like I can't die before then? Or can I die before then still?
That's a good technicality. That's a very good technicality. The way I looked at it was, you just, that's a good point. Can you die before then?
I mean, obviously, if I take something and stab myself, I'll die, right? Obviously, if I do anything crazy, no,
but you shouldn't because I've told you you're dying on this date.
That's true.
So that maybe something should happen and that shouldn't work.
Yes, like someone will intervene, like just someone cosmic intervene if I try to stab myself. So yeah, if that's the case, then I want to know when.
I want
to know when. But now,
if it wasn't,
then I need to think a little bit more. If it wasn't the case, because the issue I have with how is you would always just be nervous. You just be like you say in a car accident, bro. Does that mean you never enter a car?
That's why me too. I went with when because I was like
you just be like nervous. And it could be like those self-fulfilling prophecy type things. In your pursuits to never do the thing that kills you, you end up doing the thing that kills you. You know what I mean?
100%.
So I probably have to pick when. You know, so at least if I know it's like 2 years, you know, I start getting my fears and all that, you know.
Exactly.
You know, maybe take like a month and be depressed. Then come out of it, you know,
depressed.
You know, put my life, you know, put my affairs in order. You know, I appreciate what life I have left. If I know it's 50 years, at least for the next 40 years, I know I'm chilling. Then maybe 10 years in, I can now start worrying about, okay, we know this is coming. Exactly. Plus, I can prep everybody around me for it. You know, it's nobody's going to be surprised. Like, we all know this is coming.
Yeah, but I read something about that. You're not allowed to tell anyone. Yeah, maybe I forgot to put that. You're not allowed to tell anyone. So if you know how you die, you're not allowed to tell maybe your wife, oh, I can't go on this car ride with you because that may have, you're not allowed to do that. Because once you do that, it's like it's cancelled.
Okay, so I'll still pick when.
So yes. But you're not allowed to tell anyone because I know people were like, yeah, everyone's gonna around is gonna know. They're not gonna know. I
don't have to tell them, but I'll just prep them.
Yeah. What do you mean?
You know, whether it's getting insurance, life insurance here or there, you know, start spending more time with this person, you know, just emphasizing, you know, appreciating people around you. Even if they're like, oh, why are you doing that? I'm like, yeah, it's always good to be grateful, you know. You never know. You never know.
Fair, you know, you'll be feeling like a wise man. You're like,
yeah, you never know, you know. But yeah, you know, I don't have to tell you that, okay, I'm dying tomorrow, but then
yeah,
the way I'll make it seem,
it should be clear.
To make it sure that, you know, so after it happens, you're not feeling like you never got to say what you wanted to say, you know. Make sure everything gets said.
I agree. I was gonna agree with when, because I feel like how it just gives you so much, like as you said, anxiety,
paranoia.
Because if someone says like, okay, paranoia. Yeah, you'll be from let's say it's a bus accident. Now you never want to enter a bus, and if you're ever driving and you see a bus, you won't want to drive. Like you may stop driving. Like, it's just gonna make you not reach your full potential. If that makes sense. Like you just be living in fear. Whereas the when is just like, you know when, so you just know, okay, till then, if that makes sense. Off the top of your head, you got any, or just want we can end it right there.
Give me a second. I feel that. A nice.
I mean, there was one I saw. They like, would you rather be a king or like a prince, so someone like of importance 2,500 years ago, or an average person today? Because an average person today, yeah, you got your phone, you got your computer, you got internet. Back then, there's none of that. But then you're a king.
There are too many questions. Too many follow-up questions I have, because like it's what kingdom? How strong is this kingdom? Because if it's not a strong kingdom, shit happens. Shit goes down, and when it goes down, it goes down fast.
Exactly.
When it goes up, it's up.
But with these questions, you're not getting
so no answers. Thing, I don't know.
No answers. Pick.
I don't know. I'll stay where I am, because I'm an average person today. I'll stay where I am. I'm not jumping into uncertainty.
Fair.
I'm stick with this level of uncertainty. It's fine.
You like to know what's going on.
Yeah, because back in the day, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Maybe a slave.
Bro, life must have been, bro.
Life is different.
Life was crazy, man.
You may get kidnapped, and you may be a king. The next day you're kidnapped. Now you're a slave for a different kingdom.
Just even matter. Even just the slightest things, like not having things like malaria, bro. Mosquito bites you and you're dead. Just the slightest of things, bro.
No, but you know how they say back then, though, like it wasn't as deadly. If that makes, like, back then it was like they weren't really. You know how people say, I don't know. People say that we're like weaker now because of the things we eat, because of.
In a sense, but since nah. I mean, when they say weaker now,
yes, like health wise, like a lighter health risk can give you more dangerous like outcomes.
I get that in this. How far back are we talking here? Because I think that was be the deciding factor.
I'm saying like but like when it was actually like,
let's go
pre-guns. Pre-guns. So I'm just trying to give like a recall. I'm
But
thinking of like
still,
pre
bro.
when it was actually like face to like when everyone was like it was based on warrior. You had to be a warrior. Like
But still,
You were
bro,
like
like even like
a
just
warrior.
the most basic things, man. Nah, I'm staying
yeah,
here.
I mean it's because it's great. Well, you could be going out to get food for your family, just a lion, Charlie.
Bro, a mosquito, bro.
Lion, Charlie.
A mosquito is all it takes.
You know, bro.
A bug bite is all it takes. You're gone.
That's
You drink dirty water, cholera, you're gone. Typhoid, you're gone.
And the thing is, I feel like you know that point I said about how lighter things kill us more now. I think it's actually it probably still was killing then. They just didn't know what it was.
Exactly. Plus
Like,
back then,
cholera, so they just didn't know what it was.
had like high like birth rates and
Yeah,
high death rates.
exactly. Yeah.
So a lot of people are being born, people are
Dying,
dying.
so it just balanced out. Like,
yeah.
like-
So, bro, I'm staying here, please. Thank you very much. I really must have been smelly, bro.
But you wouldn't know that.
'Cause I'm coming from here. I will know, bro. I will know.
He said I'm coming from here.
I will know.
I feel like now you
Because
would
they didn't
know.
have soap back then, bro.
But I still think you wouldn't know. Because the same way you're going there, it's not like you're going there in this body, you're going there with this mind, but you're not going there with this body.
But
because
exactly,
your body
I'll
can't,
still
can't
know.
survive there.
But I'll still know. 'Cause I'm going with this mind.
Yeah, but the mind doesn't have the same. What was smelled bad to your nose? I don't think it smelled bad.
No, I think it takes some time to adjust. I feel like right away, bro, the shock will hit me. It will shock me like boom. But then over time, I'll just get used to it.
Yeah, fair. This one is, I mean, for me, it's tough, but I think I don't think it's that tough. Would you rather be in jail for a year or just lose a year of your life? So you're meant to die at 55, you're dying at 54. You're meant to die at 23, you're dying at 22. You're meant to die at 30, you're dying at 29. Or 1 year in jail. Getting pounded. Not the good kind. Not the good kind, bro. Getting pounded. Man. Man. Don't drop the soap, bro.
Calm
Don't drop the soap, bro.
Calm down.
Don't drop the soap, bro.
down. Why am I going to jail?
Bro, you have to. I'm giving you this. I don't know. It can be for anything. But it's a 1 year. It's a 1 year. Whatever you can go to jail for 1 year for.
No, why am I going? I need to know why I'm going to jail. That could influence my answer.
Yeah, let me check in. What can put you in jail for 1 year? You want me to check? Let me check for you.
I need to know why I'm going to jail, so I know that. So I know what I'm doing. Why am I going to jail?
Bro, don't drop the soap though. Drop the soap.
All for it, bro. I want to say just lose a year of my life. That's the first thing that came to my mind. But just to get all the technicalities out of the way, I want to know why I'm going to jail.
Credit fraud, credit scam. You're a credit scammer. You're a low key credit scammer. So you didn't do it on a big scale. You just probably did it to a little city right there. They caught you. Yeah, great. Or speeding to elude the police.
So I just bro, a year of life, bro. That's a lot of time.
But the way I see, you wouldn't know.
Oh, so I wouldn't know that it's.
No, yeah, it's taken off, but you wouldn't know because it's not like the other one where you know when you're dying. You get.
But then I have it in my what?
I don't think it'll be in your mind that long, bro. I don't think it's gonna be in your mind for a year.
No, it's always in my mind, bro. I'll tell you that it's always good. Actually, I'll take the year off.
Yeah, bro.
Do you know why?
Why? Tell me why.
Because one, it's always going to be mine. Like I assure you, if I know that I have signed away a year of my life, I will never forget
it. My mind.
No. I thought about that. It's going to be a good thing for me, because now I'm always going to be trying to make the most of my time. Because anytime I feel like I'm wasting time, I know I've already signed away 1 year, and I can't be wasting any more time.
Fair.
So I'm going to use that to motivate.
That's a very good way to look at it. But
yes,
I'm surprised.
That's why
the jail. I'm surprised you're ready to get pounded.
See, not everybody gets pounded in jail. Bro.
Yeah, you.
I don't know. I've never been to jail. I've never spoken personally to anybody who's been to jail. So I don't know. I don't know enough to really give an. I've seen the movies and stuff. I don't know enough to give an accurate description of what that would be like. and all that stuff. So I don't know.
Fair. I mean, that's all I have. That's all I have for the segment.
Cool.
For the segment.
This was fun.
We're gonna try it again next time.
We'll try it again
next time. 100%.
Leave the comments if you want to hear more of this, or leave the would you rather's in the comments and all that good stuff.
And what do you think about KMC wanting to go to jail for 1 year?
Bro, calm down.
What do you think about
I'm
it?
not going to jail for 1 year.
No. I'm saying he doesn't mind it. I know that's not her. Next segment. About the World Cup.
Yeah, World Cup. Big stuff.
It's it's the big stage. It's where stars are made. You know what they say. I mean, I'm backing on my boy Neymar. I want him to win the Ballon d'Or, and if he wins this World Cup, I don't think anyone's stopping him.
That's Brazil, right?
Yeah, Brazil, very good team. I know if you listen to most people say everyone wants the final to be Portugal, Argentina, Ronaldo versus Messi, the last dance. You know.
Wait, is Messi playing the World Cup this year?
Yeah, this is gonna be his last World Cup.
I thought it was okay. No. I feel like I heard someone say last World Cup was the last one, but never mind.
No, he retired. You're right. He retired and came back.
Okay.
So yes, so you're technically right.
Okay.
He retired and came back. But then, yeah, it's gonna be big. Portugal.
Imagine if that's the final.
Bro, it would be crazy. Like, I mean, I'm saying it would be crazy.
That stadium's prices will go mad.
Bro, the TV companies, imagine the amount of money they're about to make. Because,
bro, it would be everywhere.
Bro,
did you see the picture of them playing chess?
Right, bro, that already went viral. They're literally, they're not even playing chess. They're just sitting there. They probably don't even know how to play chess. They're just like, yeah.
Nah, they look like some people that can play chess.
Bro, that's what they want you to think. That's what they want you to think.
I'll be disappointed if I hear they can't play chess.
I'll be disappointed.
I feel like they can play chess. No, they're chess grandmasters. I feel like they know how to play chess.
Fair, maybe they can. But it was a good argument. Let's put it that way. It was a good promotion.
It was.
And I imagine the promotion for the World Cup final, if it's both of them, it will be crazy. I mean, whoever wins the Ballon d'Or. As simple as that. Is there any country you think would be like a shout? I know you don't really watch soccer like that, but a country you just feel like maybe you've heard it, just thinks a shout for the World Cup. No idea.
I just know the big boys. Brazil, them France, them Belgium. You know, I think Germany was a big player. Or is a big player. I think last year Croatia went to the finals. So I just know the people who have been doing well of recent. I don't really have much intel.
I mean, the other time you were telling me about as an African country ever won the World Cup.
Yeah, I was wondering if an African country ever won the World Cup. The man just looked at me like I'm stupid. I said, no? I'm like, what?
Bro, I mean, it's a dream come true. Is there any African country you think could win the World Cup?
I don't know. By one, I just want one of them to.
Fair. I mean, it's a good play. I feel like the closest would probably be Senegal, but Mane got injured, so I'm not too sure about that anymore.
Honestly, bro, I don't know. I'm like, what the only country I really follow World Cup is Nigeria. Bro.
Yeah. Did we make it to the World Cup?
So answer me stupid questions. You know we didn't.
He got it. I was checking you.
Bro, sometimes I think you think I'm illiterate when it comes to it.
Sorry, you can't blame me.
I can't blame you. I can blame you a lot.
You can't blame me, bro.
Like it's funny. It's weird. Okay, as long as you don't really watch soccer like that, people think you know nothing. Oh, do you know who Messi is?
I never said that.
Okay, no, I
never said that.
It was offside. Oh, do you know what offside is? Just I'm like, people think you're illiterate, and it's funny sometimes because I'm like, bro, I know things. Come on, I know I don't follow it, but I just know things. Come
Fair.
on,
I apologize. I apologize for making you feel that way. But I mean, it's interesting. I think for this World Cup, people are also forgetting about France. I don't know if you know they won the last one, but I know there's this World Cup course. Like, if you win the World Cup, you're gonna do terrible the next World Cup, and it literally has been happening. It's like a curse every single time. I see how it can happen for France, but I don't think it would happen, if that makes sense. I just think they're not gonna be that good, but it won't be like a shocker, they lose to Switzerland, get knocked out, something like that kind of thing, if that makes sense. But at the same time, I would not be surprised because it's a curse. It's a curse. You never know what's gonna happen. And if I was gonna give a big shout for a team that people aren't really expecting much from, I'd give Ecuador, and Denmark.
Why this?
Ecuador, they have this guy that plays for Fenerbahce, Valencia. He looks like he can score. No. You know when you just look at him and like something special about this boy. He just gives me that vibe. Then Denmark, because I mean, who doesn't love Denmark?
What's special about Denmark?
Christian Eriksen. He's from Denmark, and that's my boy. That's my boy, Christian. Christian's my boy. He had like a medical disaster.
Oh yeah, I do hear that.
Exactly last year, and no one thought he could at that time. No one thought he was gonna be back playing football. Like that was he could have died basically, but he somehow made a miraculous turnaround, and here he is at a World Cup again. So it's respect to him, and of course, who wouldn't mind Denmark going far? Would you mind?
Bro, I don't care, but sure.
Yeah, okay.
That's
Fair.
cool.
Fair play. I mean that's all I've said about World Cup because it literally just started. Literally just started right now.
That's cool. But okay, give me some predictions.
Predictions: winner Brazil. Highest goal scorer Neymar. Most disappointing country, like who you'd be most disappointed by? France. Is there any big shot I have?
Which African country do you think is going the farthest?
That's a good one. I feel bad by an African country may not make it out the group stage.
That's wild.
I feel bad saying this, but it may happen. I don't know. They have to surprise me. I don't think any's making out the group stage.
Wow. None.
I feel bad saying this, but
not even wow.
Okay. Maybe I would have said Senegal, but then Mane got injured. Like that just pushed me off. I would have said Senegal, but Mane got injured, and I'm like, I don't know if they have the attacking power to do it without him. But if I'm gonna push against, I'll go with Cameroon. Because they have Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland. I feel they can get a point against Serbia and they can beat Switzerland and maybe go through because they're losing to Brazil. I'm sorry. That's not going there. Okay. Neymar's gonna score 2 goals. Yes.
Okay.
That's what's gonna happen right there.
Okay.
I'll say those are my big predictions.
Okay. Well, sorry. Next, hopefully we won't take another year to cut the next podcast, and then by then we'll come back, we'll review these predictions, make new ones, see how they.
Yeah, and when my predictions do, I said it here first. Neymar is gonna win the Ballon d'Or next year. Said it here first.
Right. When he wins, we'll make this clip go viral.
100%.
Said it here first.
Said it here first.
Yes, definitely. You heard it here first on the Bants podcast.
Yes, sir.
All right, Master, got anything else for me?
Nah, I'm done with it.
All right, this was fun. This new experiment. Seeing my face with the camera right there.
Honestly.
Seeing you guys. We're not seeing you. You're seeing us.
Hopefully we'll do this more. Hopefully.
But yeah, definitely. Hope we plan to do this more. Unfortunately, we can't make this an everyday thing yet. Your boy's still trying to get that money, trying to get that degree, get that bread.
Facts.
But eventually, we'll get a whole set. Do this in person. It's gonna be live. It's gonna be fresh. It's gonna be cool.
Stick along for the journey.
But yeah, man, this is the journey. This is a springboard into the next season of this podcast.
Yes, sir.
Definitely. You're gonna get seeing us more. I don't know if I'm being ambitious. I'm hoping we could do this like at least twice a month to start.
I don't want to say this
because we've been very inconsistent. At some point, I was pushing twice a week.
Yeah, I was about to remind you. There was a time twice a week, Monday, Saturday, boom. I was like, bro.
I'm lucky. Even now, I'm about to say once a week, but I'm like, let me hold my tongue. At least every 2 weeks, and that's twice a month.
See, I one thing I can promise you.
You can't tell me you can't.
Once a month, I can say we can try that once a month.
Bro, stop this.
I'm a realist. You're having very high hopes.
Bro, a month is 30 days. You tell me you can't spare like an hour one day, an hour another day in the span of a month.
It's not about that. It's not about that. It's about the whole other. There are many factors we're not factoring in. We can try twice a month, but I'll try my best once a month.
You heard it. I'm holding to it. Holding to it.
Once a
if
month.
You don't see us twice a month, just start DMing this guy like, what's going on, Master?
Once a month.
What's going on? Twice a month. All right. Thank you guys for listening. I'm going to assume that there are people out there listening. I'm going to assume that. Just going to assume. If you're watching on YouTube and all that good stuff, comments, like, subscribe, all that stuff, whatever. But it feels weird saying like always what people say, all that like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.
I mean,
But do all that if you're listening to it on wherever. Leave a comment. Just put something. And here, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Oh, they're watching now too. Thanks for watching. See you again.
I'll explain this later.
We'll see you again next time. Bye bye.
Good.